Good evening, Facebook. I'm meteorologist Zach Covey, and this is your 10 o'clock weather update. This is only going to cover really this weekend storm, as that's all we're really going to talk about for the next few days. Something to really watch. Last night, the models were indicating the storm was going to speed out to sea and actually have little effect to Hampton Roads. In fact, we could have been all dry. They would have actually taken out the precipitation. That changed around noon today when the 12Z models came out. The GFS now having us possibly one of the biggest snowstorms we've seen since 2004. The system that's going to bring that is right here. That's the low pressure system bringing all this precipitation to the Four Corners region. What's going to happen is this system slowly but surely will start to head out, and what it's going to do is we're going to see the system basically track across through Texas and then out towards Louisiana over here, and then it's going to exit right about South Carolina right here. Now when we get here, I'm going to show you later on what could happen. Is there's two tracks that we could see happen with the low pressure. Depending on what track this low pressure takes will determine how much snow we could see. Just a heads up, today I will not be putting out a snow forecast amount. Just a quick little heads up on that. My snow forecast amount could come out tomorrow. If not, it will come out on Saturday for sure. So I'm going to show you a few models now, both the GFS and the NAM model. Both of these models are currently updated. These are the latest models, so I just want to kind of show you exactly what's going to happen. So if we go in and we load the images, this is the GFS 18Z model, the 18 Zulu. You can clearly see where the low pressure is right here, bringing all that precipitation to the Four Corners. The low pressure again right here. That was bad low pressure drawing, but anyway, we're going to move this off, and I want to bring a highlight to your attention right down here. Keep attention to this. This is your timestamp down here, so watch it. Right now you can see it is Thursday, the 23rd of December, at 00 Zulu. So just convert Zulu into Eastern Daylight Time. That's all that is. That's English time. So just keep an eye. You don't have to know the time. Just keep an eye on the timestamp, Thursday, 23rd of December. Just really want to point that out. So as we go across the precipitation, slow-moving storm, we go into 12Z at Thursday, just only in the Four Corners region, but it will begin to push out as we move into Friday. Most of the precipitation is gone, but you can see where that low pressure system is right here. You can see the isobar surrounding that. We continue to move on. It presses downward into Texas, and there's the precipitation firing back up. So it was here, and then it pushed its way right down here, now located right here, bringing some very heavy precipitation in. Going to continue to merge. As it moves over Louisiana, it's going to start feeding into the Gulf Stream. So the low pressure is right about here in the Gulf Stream, bringing in this moisture right into here. So that's how the moisture is coming. And it's only going to continue as we move on. You can see the low pressure continues off, but the moisture continues to feed into the system. We come into Saturday. Christmas Day looks clear. You may notice we have a few slight chances of flurries, mainly in northern portions of North Carolina, western and northern portions. We may see a few flurries right here. We may see a few flurries on the evening of Christmas Day. So this translates to about the evening and overnight hours of Christmas Day. So we may see a few flurries. But then we move into Sunday. The low pressure system really getting its act together right here, exiting just off of South Carolina like we had determined. Now this is where it comes into play. Would we see the low pressure track take that direction and right up the coast, or could it take a farther direction and not right up the coast? And I'll show you a little better models in a second and kind of show you exactly what's going on. This is the latest model. Again, this model takes it closer to the coast, and you can see all that precipitation, just amazing amounts. Green even, 10 to 15 inches in the green if we used a 10 to 1 ratio. dark blue anywhere from 5 to 10. This blue around 2 to 5, and then this light blue anywhere from 1 to 2 inches. Moves in, we still see anywhere from 5 to 10, 5 to 10, and then we start tapering off into the early hours on Monday before the system rides up into the northeast to become a major snowstorm for some regions of Maine, Boston, Connecticut maybe. So we could see a major storm out of this. Very possible. And then we continue on. Nice clear skies for a while before we see the next small system, very small system, but a small system, bringing in some precipitation, possibly reaching us New Year's Eve into New Year's Day, bringing us a few snow flurries. This is the GFS, but if we go into the NAM, we'll load the images. The NAM is not done. I'm just going to let this run. You can see the precip building its way up, moves into Texas, pushes down near Louisiana, kind of holding correctly, and then it stops. This is where we need to see, will it ride up the coast, or will it exit the way we were expecting? It's a little lower than we were expecting. Could it be here? Could it be there? We don't know. The NAM, we're going to need a couple more runs of the NAM model, as it only goes to Christmas evening, but we'll definitely see. Also, both models have the 540 line way down here, so we could see all snow for even areas of the Outer Banks, just to kind of give you a perspective. Now, I'm not doing a snow map, but I want to show you exactly what will happen. The low pressure right here, like I said, going to move off into Louisiana, filtering in that nice Gulf air, going to blow up the system really right behind it and right in front of it. What could happen? Usually wherever the low pressure enters the region is where the low pressure will exit the region on the opposite side. Usually a low pressure system that enters from Southern California will take a southern track through Texas, through Louisiana, and then exit just about the exact same place it entered. Same goes for up north. If it enters up north, it will kind of track down through the Midwest, and then enter above up north. Kind of same region. So if that happens, we're expecting it to exit right here. Now, will it take a more coastal track, which is very possible, or will it take more of an outer track, kind of just about 500 miles? So either way, we could see a major snowstorm if it takes the closer track, and we've got plenty of models forecasting that. Or we could see a minor snowstorm, kind of about right here, if it takes the outermost track. So either way, our precipitation chance for snow is holding at a 70% chance, and I'm going to hold it there for a while. How much snow we see really determines on the track. Will it take this closer track, or will it take this farther track? Gotta see what happens, but either way, it looks like we will see snow, not on Christmas, but the day after. You know, it's not that bad, but right now it's setting up to look like one of the 2004 or 2006 snowstorms. So if you remember both those systems, they were pretty bad. So just keep in mind, we could see a big snowstorm on our hands, so make sure you guys keep up with my weather blogs over the next few days. For now, I'm meteorologist Zach Covey, and this is your live weather update.